What's done in the dark will be brought to the light. You may throw your rock, find your hand, work in the dark against your fellow man. But as sure as God made black and white, what's done in the dark will be brought to the light. You can run on for a long time, run on for a long time, run on for a long time. Sooner or later, gotta cut you down. Run on for a long time, run on for a long time, run on for a long time. Sooner or later, gotta cut you down. Won't tell that long-term liar, go and tell that midnight rider, tell the rambler, the gambler, the backbiter, tell him that God's gonna cut you down, tell him that God's...
Alright, first things first, I want to thank Tuco the Rat for the inspiration, and St. Andrews TV for his inspiration in doing this video, the footage you've seen at the beginning. I also want to thank Jeremy Zeller and the Outsiders, or the Other Side, I'm sorry, for allowing me to use the song. I thought that was pretty cool to use part of his song or his cover of God's Gonna Cut You Down in the beginning of it. Before I go any further, do not do the triple shot, the hip shot, or shooting off the hip, off the holster with live ammo. All kinds of things can happen. I mean, you can hit a rock in the backstop, have a ricochet, you could have a squib load, and when you're doing that triple shot, your hand's moving so fast that something like that could be catastrophic. Don't have anybody, even when you're doing it with blanks, it's probably best not to have anybody around you, just in case anything can happen. You don't want to accidentally Alec Baldwin anybody. That being said, if you're going to do that with blanks, you're going to have to modify the gun. You're going to have to cut the bolt notches deeper. You're going to have to extend the leads. You're going to have to modify the bolt. You're going to have to modify all the springs in the gun. You're going to have to slick up the hammer and the trigger and the sear. And there's a lot to it. It's not, most of it's not that complicated. Yes, cutting the notches, that's costs money for tooling, mill and lathe, but I'm sure you can find a machine shop to do that. Same thing with extending the leads. You cannot, or at least I have a stock gun just like my race gun. I cannot do that triple shot as fast with a stock gun as I can with the race gun. Just cannot do it. And if you watch Tuco the Rat, he'll explain way better than I can. I'm not going to try and explain it. I'm not going to, I've done it in the past, tried fanning a stock gun. You'll tear it up, throw the timing out of whack in that fairly quickly if you do it a lot. So I built a gun strictly for doing that. Yes, I can shoot it just like a factory stock single action gun. Didn't hurt it in any way other than now it's built to go fast. Like I said, this is just a thank you video to those who inspired and helped me along the way with this video. I don't know where I'm going from here or next with any kind of trick shooting in that. I guess I'll just keep watching people's channels, and if they inspire me to do something, I'll try it, Not sure what the next project is. I really want to work on the 45-70 double rifle, but I got to get another welder. My welder took a crap. There's a lot of parts that still got to be fabricated. It's just a long process, and right now with everything going on, it's hard to get the time to put into that. I'm definitely going to get that finished up, but I'm just not sure where we go from here on that project or when it's going to be done. Like I said, there's just so much to it. that is a very complicated and time-consuming project, building them double rifles. And when I say complicated, it's just regulating the barrels, making all the parts fit, because everything has to be made. You can't just buy the parts. So it's just a time-consuming project. I want to thank everybody that's watched and commented. I really appreciate it. But like I said, it was just something I've wanted to do since I was a little kid. You know, I watched Clint Eastwood, I watched John Wayne, I watched other actors, you know, and I've seen the quick draw and the fanning and all that kind of stuff. And I mean, I grew up, born in the 70s, you know, little kid in the late 70s, teenager in the 80s. I grew up watching Western movies. I've always had a fascination and a love for the single action revolvers and the old West gunfights and stuff like that. So it's kind of like something to check off the bucket list. You know, took me a lot of years, but I can check that off. I developed the skills to do the stuff. I just, like I said, I wanted to thank everybody for watching the videos. I don't ask people to like and share. I figure if you like what I'm doing, you'll like it, you'll share. If you like what I'm doing, you'll subscribe. I'm not going to ask people to do it all the time. Just personal thing with me, I'm not into begging nobody for nothing. I just do what I do. If you like it, cool. If you don't, hey, I understand. You know, I'm into all kinds of guns, but some things just aren't for everybody. So, again, I want to thank everybody. Hope everybody has a good day. Don't do it with live ammo. Just use blanks. If you feel the need to use some kind of projectile, I wouldn't even recommend it, but use the wax bullets like they do in the cowboy fast draw stuff. I mean, it's going to be a lot safer. So, hope everybody has a great day. Hope you enjoyed it. I guess I'll catch up with you when I figure out what the next project or the next thing that I'm going to attempt to do is going to be. So, hope everybody has a good one. See you on the flip side.